I personally connected with Simon and Maria over, well, first of all, the book is wonderful, but their whole approach to business and innovation is very much aligned with my own experiences and my own, vision, if you will, for how organizations can thrive going forward in this sort of new paradigm. And Holonomics very much touches upon the value of experience, the way of seeing holistically, the way of applying the way you see things, and the way you acquire knowledge and spread them across an organization, and the way you share. And it's also very much based on human value and aspects of spirituality, which cannot be which can no longer be ignored. And it's just again, a very holistic way of looking at the world, and where business literally is a lens into the human condition. And I think that's very true. So it's wonderful to be able to connect with people of like minds, but of complementary skills and interests. I mean, I'm not an academic, and so it's great to have people like Simon and Maria and others diving deep into not just the philosophical, but the applied uses of these types of approaches, and to bring back a lot of long-standing knowledge that's actually quite old. It's been around for a long time, but hasn't it kind of lost its footing, if you will, with the way the Industrial Revolution, post-industrial revolutions kind of came about, and kind of where we're at right now, where we're really at a critical juncture of our own humanity. We've got, I think, the singularity and the artificial intelligence, the AI narratives are sort of countervailed by this idea that human beings are kind of waking up to their own potential, their own power, their own consciousness. And those two things could align, but they're currently at odds, at least in the way that they're being developed as narratives. In one construct, you have sort of this heavy reliance on predictive outcomes and automation and all that stuff, which is fine. I think it serves its purpose in terms of simulating experiences or showing people what outcomes could look like. And then on the other side of that, or alongside of it, is just this deeply human experience where people are challenged to think about who they are and why they exist in the world and what their purpose is. And if you bring that all back into the organization at a very fundamental human level, there's so much value to be developed and derived and extracted and reinvented, tied to how people think about themselves, the kind of esteem they carry, how mind-heart filled they are, how much they think about other people, the kind of empathy that they have. And all of this translates into organizational success. It has to. If you're not constantly looking over your shoulder or distrustful of the people, of your colleague or coworker right next to you, I mean, think about the impacts that can have on collaboration and co-creation and product development, and being able to actually understand what your customers want and to relate to them on that human level. That's what it's all about. So, Holonomics is very much about that. It is about that. It's what we're doing at Lumen on the innovation side, and really figuring out new ways to kind of blend people, platform, and purpose in a way where we can pretty much go into any organization and help people enact their vision. We're firm believers in enabling the vision, the inherent, the intuitive vision of people that are within organizations. It's not about us going in and providing directives or telling them what to do or showing them innovation in a box. It has nothing to do with that. It's about going in and listening and designing an experience with those stakeholders where their creativity, their ideation powers, their knowledge can come out in spades, and where we can all witness what that transformation looks like, and then turn that into a business or a market or an organizational opportunity or a series of opportunities. And and to build relationships with those organizations.